Hello and welcome to Towards a Better India. In this video, I want to raise the issue of board exams per se, and very specifically the aspect of too much of textual elements in these board exams, wherein I feel there's too much of subjectivity which comes in. I feel rather than doing that, what we can have is that more and more of these examinations should have objective elements in them. First of all, when we look at the class 10, the class 12 board exams, and then the college and then beyond, we invariably find that a lot of the entrance examinations for these professional courses, they're actually objective in nature. There's an element of subjectivity there as well, but at the same time that is minimal. And whereas in these the class 10, class 12, the matric and 10 plus 2 level examinations, there's way too much of subjective elements. There are reams of text which needs to be written. There are so many portions where the students need to by heart stuff, and I don't know, I mean, what's the point? Because there's subjectivity which creeps in at so many different levels. It's first of all, the child, the student is kind of by rote, he or she is just reproducing, regurgitating stuff on the examination, in the examination hall, on the examination paper, and then invariably probably he or she is completely forgotten. The level of comprehension per se is minimal. Instead of that, you focus on students actually understanding what they learn, actually getting some sort of value from what they learn. That is the need of the hour. You need to produce students who at a later stage are employable. Employability in India is a major issue. Trust me, I mean, we produce pools of science graduates and engineers and blah blah blah, but then how many of them are actually employable? That's always a question mark. So that's where I feel, when you have objectivity coming in at a much earlier stage, say the class 10 board exams, class 12 board exams, also the graduation level exams, that's where you'll find that ultimately levels of understanding, comprehension, figuring out, understanding stuff rather than just memorizing, by hearting, that'll be much better. And that's where that can come only when there's more of objective type questions, wherein you have, say, options given, you need to choose the correct answer. That's where I feel evaluation will also be much better. But otherwise, there's an element of subjectivity which comes in there as well. The examiner might be in a foul mood, might not even read through that, all those reams of text. The child may have written accurately, but maybe in very bad handwriting. These kind of things also come into play. All of this can be negated to a great extent if we can have more and more objective type questions. I'm not saying that do away with subjective questions completely, because I think that's also very important. People need to be able to write well. People need to be able to write legibly, because in life, throughout life, that is important. But at the same time, today, thanks to say computers, etc., the ability to write and the importance of one's handwriting has actually come down dramatically. I, as an individual, I hardly write, like pen on paper is minimal in my life. Most of it is, on Word, on the computer per se. So I'm sure the future generations, in their case, it'll be all the more. At the same time, I feel, make things more and more objective. It'll be good for our generations to come. It'll be good for the evaluators, and most importantly, we will produce more and more Indians who are intelligent, who are employable, who have all the necessary skills and understanding of what they do. I think that is very important. Cheers.